Hi friends, today I am going to explain about what is the best financial vehicle for retail investors to build a big wealth. While considering the vehicle for investing, we have plenty. For example, we have legacy, FD and RDs in banks and post offices, and cheats, and no doubt we have hand loans we can give and earn the interest also, and we can invest directly in the share market. We can buy the gold or silver. Like that, we have plenty of options available in the market. But one thing, if you ask me to tell the best investment of all for a retail investor, I will tell surely as mutual fund. Why? Because it has so many advantages over other investment vehicles. I will explain one by one now. The first advantage of mutual fund is you can start from 100 rupees per month. So if you take investment like gold, you cannot get any gold for 100 rupees. But in case of when it comes to mutual funds, you can invest as low as 100 rupees per month in mutual funds. So the first advantage is we can start with a small amount. We can gradually increase and build good wealth. The first advantage is small amount can be invested. When it comes to the second advantage, the liquidity, I will say no other instrument is liquid as much of mutual fund. For example, even if you take a FD or a RD also, if you break them before maturity, you will laid some penalty. Amount will be given to you after collecting the penalty only. So we have liquid investment like savings account, but it is not an investment. No? Barely it gives 2 to 3% interest. So it is not an investment. It is a saving. So the amount in savings account can be treated as investment. So the second powerful advantage of mutual fund is liquidity. You can invest how much you want, and you can withdraw whenever you want. You can withdraw partial amount also. If you compare this option with uh, uh, gold, we cannot sell some piece of the ornament and make money. And if you compare the same thing with the real estate, you cannot sell some flat or some part of the house and make money. We have to sell them as a whole. You cannot divide some house into parts and sell like that. But when it comes to mutual funds, you can sell whatever the amount of units you want. According to the requirement, even 100 rupees or 200 rupees also can be withdrawn, or 1 lakh, 2 lakhs also can be withdrawn. So, second advantage is liquidity. And third advantage is flexibility. If you come, the example for flexibility is I am starting a SIP of 1000 rupees today, and if I get my salary increment after 6 months, I will increase to the 2000, And after some time, if I want money, I can close that mutual fund and redeem those units, and also I can pause that mutual fund for a while, and again restart it, or again decrease the SIP value. If I have some extra money, I can invest like a lump sum amount. This much of flexibility we have in case of mutual fund. We somewhere other than mutual fund, you'll never get this much of flexibility. For example, if you consider a investment like insurance, I'm talking about the endowment insurance plan, where the investment and the insurance are clubbed, and even the person who insured live after maturity also will get some amount. In that case, we cannot miss the installment like in mutual fund. So that third flexibility in mutual fund is flexibility. Okay. Now the next advantage of mutual fund over direct equity, that is the share market, is very secured. For example, take an example. If a person A is having 1 lakh rupees and invested in a company called X, and after some 1 year, if that company closes down and if its share becomes zero, all his 1 lakh will be destroyed in the in the share market. We take another example. Person B, the same amount of 1 lakh invested in mutual fund. After 1 year or 2 years also, the amount never will be exhausted, because that amount in a mutual fund will not be put in a single company. Almost every fund manager invest the retailers' money in at least 100 to 150 companies. So there is no chance of that whole amount will be destroyed. Even one of the 150 companies will be closed, and if their value becomes zero, that will not impact much on the total value of the growth and total fund value. So the fourth advantage of mutual fund over direct equity is more secured. And SEBI also very strict about the rules and regulations in mutual funds. No mutual fund company can take the retail investors amount and goes for a bankrupt like that. So very secured when it comes to